Well, hello folks. It's time for another update. So, I went to the doctor's yesterday to discuss a couple of things. One being my Pregabalin dose. And I explained that I've been left on the starting dose of 75 in the morning, 75 in the evening, and that the letter from the psychiatrist had stated that I should be increased gradually up to 600 milligrams, which seems awfully high to me, but anywho. So I said, should I be upping my dose? Yes, yeah, let me just check the letter. Because after seeing the psychiatrist one time, she signed me off back to the doctors. So, and doctors don't do anything unless you call them. So, yeah, he said, let me check. Right, it says here that you should double, which I thought, whoa, that's a bit of an increase, but okay. I expected them to just insert one midday, a 75 midday, but no, he said, no, double it. Double in the morning, double in the evening. And then I explained about my trip to Italy and that I was obviously very anxious and worried about going and unsure as to how much lorazepam I could safely take to enable me to go. It would be 4 days and totally out of my comfort zone, being that I don't really go anywhere. And if I do go anywhere, it's no more than probably 30 minutes from my house on lorazepam. So he said, okay, I'm going to have a look. Had a little look on his computer and said, well, it says even for the elderly, it's safe to take up to 4 milligrams a day. I thought, wow, okay. So he said, I will give you a prescription for those 4 days, which will allow you a maximum of 4 milligrams per day. So I thought, well, sweet. If a doctor, a professional, assures me that that's not going to cause a problem, it's not going to make me addicted or have any withdrawal when I come home and stop taking it, then great. That's me sorted. Italy, here we come. And I was really kind of reassured and excited. And I FaceTimed with my other half, who is already in Italy, and said, yep, I'm going to check in. I'm going to do my online check-in and I'm going to come. I'm going to come to Italy. Now, I'd had a glass of wine, maybe two, while all this was going on. This was yesterday evening, with my dinner and what have you. And I thought, yeah, and I was all getting a bit cocky, and I thought I can do this, and I was making lists. I'd already made all the arrangements with regards to children and dogs and all of that. What's your problem? What's that noise for? So yeah, I got my shoes out. I was thinking about outfits, what I could wear that's going to be really cool because it's hot, and going through all the motions of what you do when you go on holiday. And then I woke up this morning and it was the first thing I thought of. And I just thought, I don't want to go. I don't actually want to go. There is so many things concerning me about this trip. Now, one thing I haven't told you, I wasn't sure whether to tell you, but it will help you to understand that it's not just down to medication that enables you to do things like this trip. You've got to be in the right mental frame of mind. And a week ago, I discovered texts on my boyfriend's phone, which he accidentally left he's got two phones. He accidentally left one at my house. And I found messages to another woman. Very complimentary, you are wonderful, you are sexy, send me a picture. And I was scrolling, and it's been going on for about a year. and I screenshotted with my phone a lot of these messages. There were so many, I just, a handful. And I sent a couple to his other phone, which was on him, and said, "You accidentally left your phone at my house." Now, some would say, why were you looking at his phone? Yeah, why was I looking at his phone? There must have been an element of doubt in my mind for me to do that. We've been together over a year and 3 months or something, but something in me did just think, I'm going to have a look. And I did. And that's what I found. So in a way, my suspicions were right. Now, he has tried to convince me it was nothing, it means nothing, she means nothing to him, it was innocent, they only met once and it was very early in our relationship and nothing happened physically. It's come up with many excuses as to why, all of which don't add up and aren't very believable. I do believe probably that nothing physical happened. I don't understand why it continued if he was as keen on me as he insists he is. He loves me, I'm his queen, I'm his everything, I'm his life, he wants me to be his wife. These are all things that he says to me on a daily basis. Italians are very expressive, emotional people, and he is very open and full on with his feelings. And so all that's been said, and yet I found those messages, which made it all seem a bit insincere. And as much as I went through all the emotions from ending it, it's over, don't know how I feel about you, oh, let's talk, I didn't see him from the Wednesday until the Sunday. And I agreed to go and talk to him on the Sunday. Now, he convinced me that it was innocent and all the rest of it. And he was flying on the Monday, so I knew Sunday was the last chance I was going to get to speak to him face to face. And I really wanted to believe him. I wanted to leave it on a good note. And that's why I think once he'd gone, I thought, oh yeah, I am going to go. I am going to go. It'll be a good experience. But meeting his family, I FaceTimed and said a quick hello to his mother, his stepfather, his sister, his nephews. They don't speak English, so it's been very brief, but they're all saying, Yeni qua, come here, daye, come on. And I wanted to please him and I wanted to please his family by showing up. But when I woke up this morning, I thought, when I just think of myself, I don't want to go. No part of it is appealing to me. And any excitement about testing boundaries and moving forward have all fallen by the wayside because this intense gut feeling is something I just can't ignore. Yes, I've checked in, I've paid, yada yada, but it's going to be really hard to be agoraphobic in a different country with someone that you don't actually trust and go through the motions of meeting the family for the first time and everything. I can't do it. I can't do it. So I'm not going to go. I am gutted. I'm disappointed because I'd psyched myself up. I'd geared myself up. Everything was in place with regards to dog care and where the children were going to go and, my getting to the airport and everything was sorted. And I've had to tell everyone today, it's not going to happen. And they all have agreed that they wouldn't go either. The only person that wants me to go is him. But no, maybe we will continue, maybe the relationship will recover, and maybe I'll go to Italy at another time. But as things stand, no, it's not going to happen. So that's the update for now. With regards to the Pregabalin, I took my double dose this morning, and I did feel quite overly confident. You know, I had my mum come over, she'd made me an apple crumble. My sister visited in her lunch hour, and I really got everything off my chest, and I wasn't self-conscious, and I was a lot more confident than I would be normally. I think it's just a sort of temporary high when you up the dose. It was a good feeling. If it lasts, great, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, that's how things lie, and hope you kind of understand where I'm coming from on the situation. So yeah, just keeping it real.